and things you made on the base pass was too much tonight to overcome.
Yeah, I believe that, and I've said that during this whole streak is that you've heard me say it a few times that we've overcome ourselves, and this game's a strange game, and we knew going into this coaching staff tried to prepare our team knowing that what was ahead of us going to Houston. We were 7-0, feeling really good about ourselves, and it's a midweek game at 4 o'clock, Middle Tennessee, in-state team. We knew it was going to be a game that we needed to come out and play our best game of the year, and we didn't, and it caught up with us. And you know, I think we battled. I have no problem with that. It was the details of like you said, it was the details. I didn't think we didn't come out and pitch the best baseball. The score might not indicate it. We were up in the zone. We were behind the count. We allowed them to get too many good passes, and we did make some base running blunders, and we missed a lot of signs, which you probably don't know sitting up in the press box. We missed way too many signs, and that's starting to catch up with us too much. And for us to be a good team, we've got to be disciplined in all those areas.
Did you think tonight there were more of those breakdowns than you've had in some of these other games that you still won?
Well, I think they get magnified because we come up on we're on the short end, so it's magnified more. I've been trying to prepare them, you know, feel good about what they were doing, but we were doing some things that were starting to concern me and the coaching staff. That eventually in this game it was going to catch up with us, and it did. And I don't take anything away from Middle Tennessee. They battled. They had a tough play in the bottom of the ninth inning. That allowed us to tie the game, and with 2 outs they get a big hit. So credit to them that they came through and they outlasted us. But I think the way we approached the game tonight, I think that's what hurt us in the long run. I think the game rewarded the right team.
Obviously, every situation's new, but you talk about missing signs. I mean, what do you attribute that to?
Well, we'll try to find out. Sometimes it's guys are racing a little bit too much in those situations, and they're not. Sometimes they may not be seeing the signs. I said to them, and I explained to them in there, I give a lot of credit to my coaching staff. I've got a brilliant coaching staff that is continuing trying to educate these guys on a minute-by-minute basis. If you sat in our dugout during a game, it's like baseball 101. We're talking situations. My assistants are talking through things. So it's the attention to detail that they've got to start picking up to, because they're not retaining the information and locking it in there. They're losing it somehow, and you can't do that. You got to be a step ahead. You got to be a baseball player to understand why anticipating situations.
When you won on Saturday on the wild pitches, you said you've never seen that. Had you seen anything like how you tied it in the night?
No, another first for me. I said that to the home plate umpire when I went out to change put the new guys in, and I said, well, that's a first for me too. I've never seen a glove being knocked off the first baseman's hand for us to tie a game, or I've never seen it happen at the end of the game. So, but I give a lot of credit to Middle Tennessee. They did a good job of overcoming that. That was a tough deal for them. They've fought hard, tooth and nail, to get to the last out. They had the last out, and it slips away from them. They come out and put a 1 in the top of the 10th. That put the nail in the coffin.
Are there some instances, maybe previously in your career, where it's easier to teach guys something after a loss? You know, if they're making little mistakes and then they pile up, but they still win.
I don't like to think that. I hate this. I hate that cliche that okay, now that you lose, we have your attention. But I think that will be the case. I saw 30 plus guys in that locker room that it was stinging a little bit, and I said to them, that was a good thing for me, because losing will never be accepted in this program anymore. I don't care who it's again. I want losing to hurt. I want them to hate losing more than they like winning. And I felt that in this game. And I have no qualms. I think this team battled tonight. We battled to the end. We tried to overcome ourselves again, and the game just wouldn't allow us to do it. And now maybe we have their attention that we can get back to work and fix some things that I've been noticing we need to fix for a while.
Pretty pleased with the way Carter Watson came out and threw the ball early in the game.
Well, he kept them at bay. I think if you ask Carter, if you ask any of the guys that pitched tonight, I don't think we pitched extremely well, to be honest with you. We were up in the zone more than we have been. We weren't as crisp as we have been with our off-speed pitches, and I think we got away with more than we need to, and we need to get that back. It's funny because I just talked to the pitchers before the game that when you think you're starting to figure it out, you need to work harder. And you could start reading your press clippings a little bit, start looking at your numbers, and our numbers were good going into this game. But I'm very a critical person on stuff, but I don't think we pitched extremely well tonight. We got to do better than that to continue to climb the ladder where we want to be.